Planet Dolan.
From eating poop to body parts tasting like Fruit Loops, the Planet Dolan crew reenacts some of the best true stories from our subreddit about the cringiest things people have said to us. I'm Pringle1, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by toonetic. The cringiest thing Dolan ever heard someone say was when he was in 6th grade. There was a boy who ran around the classroom and said the most cringeworthy, creepy stuff. One time, the boy ran up to a group of girls and whispered, "Wanna taste my nipple?" Another time he said, "I bet your lady bits taste like Fruit Loops." Every day, Dolan and the other boys in their class would watch as the boy harassed all the girls. It continued until Dolan and his friend Sid went to the office and told the principal. The boy was suspended for 3 days. Number 9 was submitted by Wit6x. One day, Zaraganba was sitting in a class with a couple of his friends. They were watching the movie Rent, and across from Zaraganba and his friends was a kid who everyone knew as the lazy guy. Just then, in the middle of the movie, the kid said, "If two people with AIDS have sex, do the AIDS cancel out, or do they both get double AIDS?" Since then, the kid's title went from lazy guy to the guy who treated AIDS like a math equation. Number 8 was submitted by Hi, I'm Hiimlucasg. Spinal Palm, who has a cerebral palsy that only affects him physically, was with his mom one day when a woman walked up to him. At first, she didn't seem weird until she began to treat him like a baby. When the woman noticed a Despicable Me poster behind him, she asked, "Can you say despicable?" Spinal Palm repeated the word, saying it normally like he usually would. Then he said,
"Yeah, I'm taking my mom to see it for her birthday."
The woman turned to his mom, not knowing that it was in fact his mom. In the same tone, the woman said, Did you hear that? He's taking his mom to see it for her birthday." His mom told the woman that she was his mom. The woman was shocked by the revelation. Number 7 was submitted by Cajun Latina 1998. When Pandora was still dating her now ex-boyfriend, she went on a road trip with his family to meet his mother's side, who were celebrating his grandfather's 15th wedding anniversary. One of the people Pandora met was his aunt, who her ex was afraid of her meeting because his aunt was bizarre and vulgar. During the visit, Pandora learned that her ex and his aunt shared the same birthday. The way her ex's aunt told her was unexpected. She said, "The best birthday gift I've ever gotten was when your boyfriend popped out of his mom's vagina." To this day, Pandora thinks that was the most awkward thing she has ever heard. Number 6 was submitted by Sketch is My Cup of Tea. One day during her freshman year of high school, Spencer was walking down the halls. A guy wearing purple face paint and a tutu burst into the front door and asked her, "Have you ever used a dildo?" Then he stared at her, waiting for a response. She answered, "No." The guy just looked down in disappointment, then called over his shoulder, "Not her either." Spencer was very confused. Number 5 was submitted by Scary Happening. Mimi was talking to a guy who, out of nowhere, asked if she would poop and let him eat it. She said no, but then asked if she would eat his poop too. Of course, Mimi said,
"No, eating poop is very dangerous, even deadly."
The guy told her that it was perfectly edible because it's chocolate that comes out of people's butts, not waste that is deadly if eaten. She couldn't believe that the guy actually thought poop was chocolate. Number 4 was submitted by AGrimFate. One day, Tulip was hanging out with a group of people at an event to try and make some friends. They talked about themselves and any issues they had. When they got to him, Tulip said, "I have trouble talking with people because I have Aspergers and..." But he was cut off by a man next to him who started to laugh. Everyone in the group looked at him when Tulip said, "Excuse me," but the man laughed even harder and said, "Aspergers? What the hell is an Asperger? Do you spend your time eating burgers out of people's asses?" Tulip was disturbed, disgusted, and offended. He stared at the man for a moment before saying, "It's a form of autism and I have a speech impediment, you ass." The man just mumbled that he was sorry and wouldn't look at him for the rest of the event. Number 3 was submitted by Rabsef. James Shark was 19 when he graduated from Navy basic training, so he and a friend went out to a nightclub to celebrate before going to their next duty station. At the club, James Shark met a cool woman who said, "I like seaman." James Shark and his friend laughed, having a good time. Then she sat on his lap, intently stared into his eyes, and said, "You are so handsome that I just want to cut off your face and wear it." At that point, James Shark said he had to go, and he and his friend left to their next duty station without looking back. Number 2 was submitted by MysticTulip. One day, Sybil Spider wanted to give his friend Doopy a nice compliment, so he walked up to her and said,
"You're such a beautiful bimbo."
Uncomfortable, Doopy thanked him, but then asked,
Do you even know what a bimbo is?
he said.
Yeah, a woman with a sexy and attractive body.
Then Doopy said,
Yeah, that's part of what it means, but it also means that the woman is empty-headed and would have sex with anyone without even thinking about it. A slut is a simple way to put it.
At first, Civil Spider didn't see it that way because he just thought that bimbo was a normal word for female. It took him a few days to finally understand that bimbo was a word that women don't like to be called and apologized. Doopy forgave him because it was just a big misunderstanding. Number 1 was submitted by me, your narrator, Pringle the One. Well, the cringiest thing someone ever said to me is anytime I go up to them and I tell them my name, and I say my name is Pringle the One, and then they say, what do you own, the Pringle Company? And I say, no, I don't, because if I did, you wouldn't have a job. Huge thanks for the folks over on our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. We have another question for you. What was the sneakiest thing you've ever done? Let us know on the Reddit page link below, and you might be featured in a future countdown.
Check out the latest Dolan card update, Nixiumville. A new character, heaps of new skins, a new power-up, new level, daily missions, and offline mode. Download from the Android or iOS App Store and start racing today for free.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care, everybody. Peace.